Peace, my people. I want to bring out something pertaining to the law here in Leviticus chapter, I believe this is 15, right? Yeah, 15, verse 18. I want to go into depth a little bit right here. The woman also with whom the man with discharge of semen shall lie, they shall both bathe themselves in water and be unclean until the evening. Now that's self-explanatory right there, But for those who don't understand, it's pretty much saying when you make love to your partner, you are both unclean until evening, right? So if you make love in the morning, then at evening, that's when you two will become clean again. After you bathe, right? You bathe, then you wait till evening, and then you are both now clean. So you're not supposed. I want to bring this out. When you making love to your partner, you're not supposed to make love to him or her back to back to back, like do it in the morning once, and then he ejaculates in you, and then you climax on him, and then you guys wait a little bit, 10, 15 minutes, and then you do it again, bang, 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 bang. No, that is a sin. That is, you are both unclean. You're breaking the law. So I don't know how many of y'all are in these marriages, especially in these Hebrew Yisraelite marriages, and especially those of you who are in these poly marriages. Are you just having back-to-back sex with your partner, or are you laying with this woman at 9 and then you lay with her again at 12, or you even really make it gross and really break the law and really show how unclean you really are? Like you lay with this wife right here at 9, then you bathe, and then you wait till 12 or 2 o'clock and lay with your other wife. You're still unclean. So when you go in unto her, you are now making her unclean, because not until that evening you are clean, brother. Clean, sister. So the point of this message is, don't have back to back sex with your partner. That's breaking the law, and you're unclean. What does it say? It lets you know that themselves shall bathe in water and be unclean until evening. So if you lay with her at evening, then say you lay with her at night, right? Then you can't lay with your wife again until next evening. But if you lay with her in the morning, you know, then you can just wait till evening again and lay with her. So you lay with her in the morning, wait till that night, and lay with her again. Now you both are clean. Then you wait again. Then you can't lay with her again in the morning because you're both still unclean. You know what I'm saying? And now I understand why Ahaya has this law in place like that. And when you look at it like that logically, because when you just having sex back to back like that, it perpetuates lust. I get it. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to lust over your wife or your husband. You want to be in love with your wife or your husband. You want to enjoy her, enjoy him in righteousness, not just like, this is so good, I need it like back to back 20 times in a row. No. Just like when you're making love to your wife and she climaxes, that's when it ends. You know what I'm saying? Because now she's unclean, and if you continue to lay with her while she has climax, and then you climax, you know what I'm saying? Like, if she climaxes first, then that's when this rodeo stops, you know? So it's best to climax together, because the man doesn't need her to climax for him to be able to impregnate you. That's not needed. We can just, whoa, in 10 seconds and you can get pregnant. you know, Not even a minute, man. We could be a 10-second, man. Whoa, and you can get pregnant. Because we don't need you to climax for us. But that's just a pleasure for you. So let's just say it's like this. You make a love to your wife, but you already made love to her this morning. So you cool, right? So that evening you make love to her again. So let's say your stamina is there, right? So now you can really, in a sense, please her to climax. Now, once she climax, you stop. You don't be like, oh, let me get mine. No, now it's semen involved, you guys. So once the semen takes place, once you get to that road, it stops. So I would encourage you to climax together. Because once she climaxes and you still haven't climaxed yet, and you still going and going and going, and now it becomes an unclean thing when it comes to making love. Because once semen discharge from each other, now the person is unclean. Because it's not about the lustfulness of the sex. It's about procreating, and it's about pleasure. So make sure procreating is first, and then pleasure can come next. Quite naturally, pleasure is within the procreate because the feeling. But think righteously and lawfully about it, so you won't perpetuate lust, the thirst, the fiend of a climax, of an orgasm. That goes for oral. If you're doing oral and you making her orgasm more and more and more and more and more and more and more, and you just keep going, you keep going, you keep going, it's unclean now. Now you have to stop. Once you get her to stop now, don't keep it going. It's unclean, brother. Same thing with you is unclean, sister. So I just wanted to go a little bit in depth and create a vivid, pictorial image right here. Pardon me if it was kind of too vulgar for some. I can't tell you if it is or not because I'm not you. But I feel like this was what's needed to be said. It has not been said ever that I think. Point of the whole message is don't have back-to-back sex with your partner, because once you two ejaculate, once semen takes place, you're both unclean, and that's when the sexual activity stops. Then wait either to that evening if you did it in the morning and do it again, or if you do it at that evening, then you got to wait till tomorrow evening until you both are clean again. All praises to the Almighty. Peace.